Yo, what's up guys, it's me Jake here, and today I'm making another Danmachi video. Now, I've already made a Danmachi video in the past called The Greatness of Danmachi. The links to that will be in the description below. But today I'm going to be making a video that's going to contain major spoilers for Season 3 of Danmachi, so if you're not up to date on Danmachi, please do not watch this video. Or if you haven't read up to Light Novel 12, I think it is, where the season's leaving off, then please do not watch this video because it will contain major spoilers for it. But with further ado, if you like this video, please go down there and hit that like and subscribe button. Or if you like my content and want more of my content, please follow my socials of Instagram or Twitter. Or if you like otakus just talking about a bunch of anime and weeb content, please go listen to my podcast, and links to that's also in the description below, with also my co-host down there. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get straight into the video. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to be making a video about Danmachi Season 3. Now, the main reason I am making this video is mainly because of the season finale of Season 3. I feel like it tied up everything for Season 3 so perfectly well, and I was never actually planning on making a video about Season 3 up until I watched the season finale, because I feel like all the storyline for Season 3 was just tied up perfectly well, and it was just given to you as a gift, because everything that it did perfectly, in my opinion, in these like 18 minutes of showtime of just no anime opening or ending, just straight up anime. It did really well. Now, to start off, this episode started with Gross saying he would die by Bell, because Hermes is like, some of you Xenoses have to die, and Gross said, I'll die, and just to help Bell regain his honor. Now, that was really heartfelt. I really felt that. Then, of course, when it happened, Bell just didn't want to kill him, so he put his daggers down, and to save Aina, who's his dungeon guide, I think it's called. Like, I forgot what her real title is. I'll put it right here if I look it up during editing, so I don't get mixed up. But yeah, Aina is there, and they're trying to evacuate everyone while these Xenoses are attacking to get Bell to help them. Because Bell is not in on the plan, so Bell has to figure out a way to stop them from attacking these adventurers and civilians. So he starts to fight Gross, and he starts to not attack him, just block off his attacks. And then when Gross goes in for a very dangerous blow, just Bell puts his daggers away and goes like this to save Aina, and he has to stop. And that's super impactful because we see a flashback of when Bell is with his grandpa and saying, don't let other people's wills force you upon things. And it showed Bell's will forcing itself upon Gross, and that was just super impactful, just seeing that. And of course, after that, I think his name is Asterius comes up, and when Asterius comes up, it's such an amazing fight that goes on. If you don't know who Asterius is, he is a Minotaur who is a Xenos, who is the reincarnation of the Minotaur Bell killed in Season 1. And if you don't know what a Xenos is, it's really just like a reincarnation of a monster with a human kind of emotion. In this series, it's really interesting for what happened throughout this season, and seeing it all tied up in this way is really like a bow on a gift. It's really just amazing. And when he shows up, all the Xenoses that were attacking got to escape with the Hestia Familia, Welf, Makoto, Lili, Haruhime, and Hestia saved all of them with the invisible cloaks they got, and Bell starts fighting Asterius. Now, this is not like Asterius going off for revenge. He's not just trying to kill Bell. He's trying to have a honorful battle. He's trying to just gain his honor back through battle with Bell in a rematch, since he did die the first time. And seeing these two forces collide was really interesting. Seeing the winner and the loser of the last fight go at it, and seeing Otaro still pulling the strings and Freya still pulling the strings behind the scenes. Otaro still knowing that it is the reincarnation of the Minotaur he trained himself, and then him throwing the sword that Bell used against the original Minotaur into the fight after that dagger that Bell made out of the original Minotaur's horns breaks. It's really interesting to see all the strings from Season 1 colliding for this one singular fight, and seeing how much Bell has grown, and seeing how much this Minotaur has trained to fight Bell. It is so great to see. I really enjoyed seeing that, and then seeing all these Loki Familia adventurers and all these adventurers not fighting this Minotaur with Bell, so then he can show his own honor. He can gain his honor back, and not just that, just so he's in a fight with pride. That's the main thing about adventurers when they're going after a monster. It's a battle of pride, and they notice this, and they see that, and they don't attack the monster for Belle's pride. And that is so amazing to see, and how Belle is considered the Agronaut, which is kind of like a hero who beat a Minotaur when he was... It's a really big backstory in Greek mythology. I can't really explain it too well, but he has a skill called Agronaut, which basically makes him one-shot everything, but not in this case, because Belle and the Minotaur go right in front of the dungeon, and the light of the sun just starts slowly peeking out, because almost all the last half of the season was during the night. The sun just starts peeking over the sunrise, and you just see sunlight coming down on Belle and the Minotaur while they're in a fight, and the Minotaur drops his axe and starts going on all fours, well, all threes, because when he went to a battle with Eyes very earlier on in the season, he did lose an arm. He went on all of his limbs and started charging at Belle, just like in the first season when the Minotaur did the same thing, which led to the Minotaur's demise, and then Belle activated his Agronaut ability at this point, and he can't really activate it on his own. It's just something that happens when he wants to win a lot, or if he wants to save people around him. So it activates on the sword, and they clash, and Belle loses the clash, and the Minotaur takes him up in the air, clashes him into the dungeon, and just shoots him straight back to the ground, leaving Belle unable to move and losing the battle. And that's just such an impactful way to end a season, with a loss. It's so important to show that Belle isn't unbeatable. He has not lost a battle so far that we've seen that was an actual battle, not a training battle, throughout almost all of Danmachi, and seeing him finally just take that L and be okay with it and learning from his mistakes and wanting to grow stronger is such an amazing character development we see from Belle after this. And then right after this, Belle and the Hestia Familia gain their honor back from the rest of Aurora, and it's really great to see how all that the demise that they were in because of what Belle did to save Weene very early on. Because if you don't know what happened early on or don't remember it, when Belle goes to save Weene, he stops the Loki Familia from killing Weene, and that makes it so he lost a lot of his honor, and a lot of people in Aurora really hated him. But now that he's done this and fought this Minotaur, yes, he barely survived and he lost this battle, but it showed that he wasn't on the monster side. It showed that he was just trying to help people and help what he liked, so people gained their honor and respect, and he just showed his pride, and everyone respected him showing his pride in that moment. So it was really, really amazing to see. And then when he goes back to where he trained with Eyes in Season 1, a lot of the ending of Season 3 really brought back the roots of Season 1, which is something I really, really, really enjoyed. And when he went to where Eyes trained him in Season 1 on top of the wall, Eyes shows up again, thinking that she will see Belle, and throughout all these struggles that they had, throughout the battle they had like 3 episodes ago over the survival of Weene, and Weene finally just saying, I don't care if I hurt people, I just want to live, and ripping off her nails and ripping off her wing, and so Eyes didn't want to attack her, with Weene showing her emotions. It was really impactful to see them to talk again without hating each other, and Eyes being like, you're really rude for this, you know that, right? And Belle just being like, I know, but I just want to get stronger, can you train me again? And then it goes up and looks up at the dungeon, and it's such an amazing ending to the season. I really, really enjoyed this ending of the season. I thought it was a perfect way to end it. It had so many ties to Season 1, which is what brought me into this franchise, which brought me into anime and manga. It's really amazing to see how they ended this, and it really hit. It really hit home. I haven't read the light novels yet, but when I do, I cannot wait for reading that. That is one of my favorite episodes of anime I've ever watched. It really just put the strings together and just played so beautifully. So I'm just going to bring it to the outro now. I really enjoyed this episode, and yeah, I'm just going to bring it to the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, if you did like this video, please go down there and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you like my content, please follow my socials of Instagram or Twitter. Or if you just like a lot of otakus talking about weeb stuff, then please go follow the podcast of the Raku Otaku Podcast. The link is in the description below. Same with my co-host for that. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope I see you guys next time. Peace!